Intended audience is 13 and up. Hey guys, today we're doing an unboxing, something that I haven't really done on the channel, but I've had this Zero G set for a while and kind of needed to open it because I'm starting to branch into standard content, which is going to mean a lot of Synchrom stuff, and a lot of this stuff I'm missing. So comes with a lot of cool stuff, some decent parts. So there's two of these DX sets. There's this one, and then there's a second one which comes with Wyvang. That one is the more expensive set of the two, but overall I think both sets are pretty good, and if you can find them for a decent price, it's kind of like a nice introduction to Zero G. So this year I've slowly been making my way through the Zero G anime, and hot take guys, I like Zero more than I like Jinga. I like his character design better, and his voice acting is better. Overall, I don't know. Overall, I would say like most of the characters in Zero G I like more than what would be their Metal Fight counterparts. I mean, I haven't made it all the way through the series yet, but overall, I like it quite a bit. I like the characters. I like the character designs, especially. I think most of them are pretty cool, pretty interesting to look at, you know, just from a design perspective. So there's also you've got Ren too, you know, which is a female blader. Of course, her Beyblade is locked behind the typical random booster prize. But it's pretty interesting. She's like a main character, so I don't know that we've had a whole lot of female main characters in the show. We've had like Mariah from Plastic Gen, but I wouldn't really call her a main character. She's definitely on one of the more prominent teams, but she's not super present throughout the anime. But anyway, I thought that was pretty cool, pretty interesting. So I do have a second Phoenix coming. That way I can do double Phoenix, so that'll be pretty cool. This set also comes with printed face bolts, which I love. I really hate putting stickers on face bolts. I think the printed ones look way better, and these ones look pretty sick. So I think the only thing that would make this set even better would be if they came with metal faces, and maybe like a string launcher. But other than that, you know, the set's pretty good. So you get 6 wheels overall, and most of them are pretty competitive, and some of the tracks and tips are also very good. So you get Drago, Griff, Balro, Salamander, Ifrit, and Gargoyle. The Gargoyle wheel is not particularly amazing, and Salamander's all right. I already have like 4 of them from random boosters, but I guess still cool to have an extra one. Also comes with WA130, DF145, SA165, Gear Circle Flat, SWD, and Hole Flat. And then it comes with some extra parts as well. You get a pretty sick red 230 spin track, which I'm honestly pretty excited about. I think that looks pretty awesome. And then the SWD tip, I actually don't think I have one of those, so I'm interested just to test that out in general. Even, you know, for limited, it looks pretty interesting. So I don't know how good it is, but I'm looking forward to trying it out. I do have the second DX set to unbox as well. Haven't gotten around to that one yet. I already have Wyvang, so I kind of prioritized this one first because, believe it or not, I do not have Ifrit. So that was one of the main reasons that I opened this. I also don't think I have Griff, or I don't have an opened Griff. I may have one still in the box, but Griff is definitely one of my favorite looking Zero G wheels. So this red SA165 is super cool to have. I love recolors of, you know, competitive parts, and SA165 is competitive. It is banned and limited, I believe, but it is legal and standard, and I think pretty useful there. So looking forward to having the red recolor. I think I have a black one, but the red just looks sick, honestly. 230s and you know, some of the larger tracks, I really like having the recolors. They just look nice. So SA165 has a cool gimmick where you can flip it around and change the shape of the track, basically. So you can either do it skirt down or skirt up. And yeah, it's a cool part. So pretty wide, pretty good for LAD. And then gear circle flat, the sort of neon green's pretty cool. I know this gets used in competitive combos, but I don't know how competitive it actually is. And then the red hole flat, pretty cool to have. So a good substitute for metal flat for stalling. And then this tip is the SWD, which looks pretty cool. Kind of looks like W2D, maybe a little, maybe the tip being a little longer, not 100% sure. But if you're not familiar with Zero G, the main gimmick is that you can synchrom, which is putting two metal wheels together, which obviously increases the weight pretty drastically. They're some of the heaviest combos that you can make. And Zero G, there's just so many combinations that you can do. And I'm looking forward to experimenting with, you know, different stuff. I'm not super versed on Zero G combos. I know a few of them, but I'm looking forward to just kind of playing around on my own and seeing what I can come up with. Because you gotta think that the orientation like already gets switched if you flip them like upside down, and then you've got, you know, all the other wheels that you can mix and match. So there's just seems to me that there's a lot that you can do with these as far as combinations go. As far as value goes, I would say it's pretty good if you can get it for a decent price. Like I would maybe, you know, sit down and factor out how much they would, you know, each wheel would cost individually if you were to just buy boosters, and then kind of go from there. The prices fluctuate pretty wildly online. So sometimes they're fairly reasonably priced, and then other times they're like ridiculously expensive, especially the second set, mostly because Y-Vang was only introduced in that set, and it is considered a top tier part for standard. So that set specifically can get very expensive, but this one you can usually find pretty reasonably. So overall you get 6 wheels, 5 tracks, and 5 tips. So pretty good. Not all of the tracks are great, but you get 2 pretty competitive ones, being 230 and SA165. So here are the instructions. These are kind of fun because it rates the parts. So I don't know if you guys remember these, but like how, you know, Hasbro and Takara would rate the parts based on like stars. So it'd be pretty interesting to try to make the most optimized combo using this guide and see if it's actually good. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll make a video out of that. Might be fun. So it's got instructions for the stickers as well, but honestly, I'll probably just throw the stickers in a box. I don't usually put stickers on stuff unless I feel like it really adds something, but yeah. Anyway, leave a like, guys, drop a comment, and subscribe for future videos.